Hey everybody,
Hello, hello.
it's Monday night and time for paranormal chat. Like, here's Johnny. Hey Joe, April, Amy, Katie, Kelsey. I think I got everybody that's in here so far. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, let's see, I got something to talk about tonight, and kind of a unique story. It's a true story, and I can tell you how I feel when I drive by that area too. But hope everyone had a wonderful 4th of July. Um, we did hot dogs and got to see some fireworks actually. So, but hope everyone enjoyed their 4th and was able to uh, maybe catch some fireworks. I know a lot of it was outlawed, pretty much every state, but people were still doing them. Ban, outlaw, like outlaw. That sounds better.
Oh my God.
They're outlaw. It's pouring the rain. It's pouring the rain, and oh no, Joe, cold and pouring the rain. That's not good.
It's winter for her.
Yes, it's cold over. I don't like cold, wet things. Oh, I gotta mute my phone. There we go. Hey, April.
Hey.
Hey, April.
Hey, Marty. How are y'all?
Good. How are you?
Tired?
Did you see any fireworks your way? Anybody shooting them
I
off?
was in the bed. He asked if we seen any fireworks. I said, no, we were in the bed.
We had somebody shoot them just right
Right
behind our house. There's a house up on a hill, and they
Yeah.
were small. And it was beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean,
We had breakfast.
yeah.
That's a little too close to home, though, ain't it?
It was close, but you could hear. It's like 4 different places was shooting fireworks. You only see the one, but it sounded almost like a war zone. I mean, it was just boom over here, boom over there. And
Your brother lives up on the hill behind you, don't
he lives
Yeah.
kind of behind me, but not where I was talking about.
he?
But yeah, no, he wasn't shooting them off, but some other neighbors were, and they were beautiful. Don't get me wrong, they did a good job. I was kind of hoping they were going to do it again last night, but they didn't do it. Somebody was though.
We could hear it, but we couldn't see anything. Our dog sure let us know because she was scared to death.
Oh.
Yeah, our Cider and Leah didn't really bark too much. Cider was getting a little bit agitated with him, I think, but for a little bit. But I figured they would really go crazy, especially as close as it was. But
I can imagine.
other than that, I mean, we got to see them and had hot dogs and all kinds of goodies.
I was just trying to check the inside of my eyelids. That's all. Because I had to work. I didn't get no time off.
Oh no, yeah, that's a busy time for grocery stores and stuff. I mean, I remember, especially early in the day, people would get the last minute stuff.
Oh my Lord! It was like a pack of wild hyenas.
Well, it would be that way. It'd be that way during Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's because people come in and just get that last. And we didn't have stuff sometimes. We're like, I'm sorry, we ran out, days ago. And they're expecting you to have everything they want.
So
Hey,
you're telling me what I need to look forward to, right?
You get to look forward to all that kind of stuff. And, but yeah, I mean, that was the, that'd be a rush on that last day. It blew my mind. But,
Yeah, I was sitting there thinking, people, y'all need to be out there on the lake on your boat. What you doing in here?
Well, you think they would. You think they would be, or depending on what holiday it is, would be setting up for that day's event, like Thanksgiving Day. Why do you want to go in and grab things on Thanksgiving? You got to go by a list. But people
Well,
don't.
we are closed on Thanksgiving Day and Christmas Day, and I think and New Year's.
That's good. We were only closed on Christmas Day. I remember Thanksgiving. I worked half a day, and I go in about 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock, and we'd be open right at 6, and people would be lining up coming in.
Crazy.
And they'd want stuff, and I'm like, first of all, we didn't have time to cull our area, get all the bad stuff out, and put the new stuff in yet, and they'd be wanting stuff.
Well, I want to know why Brendan is in such a good mood.
Why are you in such a good mood, Brandon? I'm great.
Hello, Brandon.
Brendan is so cute. Everybody wants to have a Brendan. All the boys want to be like Brendan when they grow up.
Oh my Lord.
You're
He
embarrassing.
knows I'm too.
Oh, no, because I'm not going to reach. Here, I got one chart. You use this. So, I was charging this phone. I dropped it. Anyway, so, and Amy says she'll be up to here soon. But the story I got to talk about tonight is going to be a true story that happened not too far from where we live. And let's see, let's chat for a second. Oh, shucks. Thank you for the sweet words.
Brendan, everybody does want a Brendan when they grow up. I want to be like Brendan.
Oh, man. Amy said it's getting cold at the back door. Oh, there you are. I didn't even see you pop up.
Oh
Used
my
to, I could see those things
gosh.
pop in. They would show the little pop, and I could see it. Now it's like a gray little thing down there.
So Brendan went on his favorite track in the league he's in, like a NASCAR track. Okay.
Winky.
Well, congratulations, Brendan.
Are you freezing?
She was cold at the back door.
Troy, you're bad. It's not work.
Well, used to I could tell a little better, but I don't know. I just didn't see the gray little thing down there. But anyway,
Well, we're all here now.
we're all in the house. We're gonna get this party started. Okay, so the story I got tonight. Something me and Marnie were looking at. You know how I don't know how it is in Texas if you have these same type of things, Amy, but in North Carolina we have and I'm sure you've seen them, the gray historical signs
Mm-hmm.
that say, something in like 6 miles from here or 2 miles. Yeah. And so we got to looking at a lot of those last night and just in our little area here. But one of them we looked up and Marnie, I think you read that one. That was one of the ones you read. Is not too far from where we are. How far do you think it is from here?
Where to?
To Laurel.
Laurel?
Mhm.
Oh, an hour.
No.
Okay, well, that's
Well, probably about 45, 30.
you'll never get there if I'm driving.
Well, okay.
Okay, it's still
6 weeks from
45 minutes. You gotta stop and get yourself a drink and go to the bathroom. So it's
Oh, okay. All right. Well. But anyway, it's called the Shelton Laurel Massacre, and you can.
it's because of two people's names.
Yeah, well, it's Laurel is the area that it was too, and it was the people that were killed were Sheltons, and but so anyway, the background. I'm not going to give the whole entire story because it'd take a while for me to read, and I'm dyslexic, and it would probably take us all night. But anyway,
I read it last night.
well, I know you read it last night. But it says the background of it is the events leading up to the massacre. It was in January 1863 when an armed band of Madison County Unionists ransacked a
Well, we're not
salt
unionists
store.
in this area. Is
Well,
what caused the problem.
Yeah, that's not the Union area. And then the Confederates got kind of mad at them. But here's the massacre part of it. And you can go on YouTube or Wikipedia and find this, and you can read the whole thing. And it gets real sad. But the massacre. Let's see. Let me go back to
Well,
where
why?
was I?
But why were they taken? Why did you just tell?
Well, that's why I'm going to do a little background here first, and I'll get into the story. But the Shelton Laurel massacre was an execution of 13 accused Union sympathizers on or about January 1863 by a Confederate regiment in the Shelton Laurel Valley of Madison County, North Carolina. And it was in the height of the Civil War. So there's part of that. And then I gave you a little bit about leading up. What happened was, if you were a Union sympathizer, salt was a big thing you needed back then. And they had stockpiles of salt. But if you were a sympathizer to the Union, you probably were not going to get anything. And so they had some people that would that ransacked and stole so they could survive. And and then they were found and caught. And let's see. In spite of the governor's orders, let's see. Now, let me go back before I get to that. But it says the events leading up to the massacre was about the salt, like I was saying. There was Lieutenant Colonel Keith, who was in charge of a regiment while it was, let's see, I think it's, where was Allen? Here's Allen. So Allen was a general that was in charge. He was not there. Lieutenant Colonel Keith was there, and he's the one who they say was the one who caused all this big problem. But they also said that some instance that Allen was there too. It's a weird story, and I don't. It gets confusing.
In the massacre, they call it a massacre because it was a mass shooting.
Mhm.
They killed a whole family, and the whole family was stealing this salt.
Yeah.
And they were Sheltons, and the whole area out there is now called Shelton Laurel.
Yeah.
And there's a cemetery that has them buried in it. And the two officers that were supposed to not let this happen, they got imprisoned as well.
Mm-hmm.
So they got their part, sort of.
But what happened was now Governor Vance, which is in a big controversy right now in our downtown area, his name, the monument, but he was the one who told them, do not execute or do anything to these people. Just take them for trial and we'll, deal with it, when it happens. But in spite of the governor's orders, Keith, believing a rumor that the Unionist force was much larger in reality, and it wasn't, he got upset, kind of frantic, kind of worried about it, and he took them off. Now, here's what happened as far as who they were. The ages were from 13 to 60. And the boys that were executed, was three of them. One was 13, 14, and 17. And they all got shot. There was out of the 13 of them. And it said right here, it says, for God's sakes, man, you're not going to shoot us. And they were begging for their life. And this was a part of a Memphis bulletin. And I'm sorry. And it said down here there was the 13-year-old boy, the youngest. His name was David Shelton, who after he was shot in both arms, clutched the officer's legs and begged. He said, you do not have to, you killed my father and three brothers. You do not have to shoot me anymore. I'm shot in the arm. I forgive you. Can I just go back to my mom and sister and I can heal? They shot him 8 more times.
Oh, wow.
And instead of burying individual graves, from one story I heard, they dug a huge big grave and just threw them all in there. And
then here comes the governor.
Then the governor gets mad, but from what there's 2 stories. One was that Colonel James Keith continued to be a colonel and leading armies and this and that. And another one story is that he took off and was never found again. So that was one thing. Then there's another story where it says Keith was ultimately tried for the massacre in civilian court after spending 2 years in jail waiting trial. So there's like several different things about this lieutenant colonel that I've heard. This one on Wikipedia talks about he spent 2 years in jail waiting a trial. He escaped just days before the state Supreme Court decision would have proved him with vindication, and he was never apprehended. And after 2 years, they dropped the case. So, yeah, that was. There's documentaries. There's a lot to it. I didn't want to read the whole thing. It's going to take forever to read it, but basically, so to sum it up, it was a Shelton family that was stealing salt and some food supplies. They were they were taken to go to trial, but then stopped in the middle of the way and was executed. So, and I can tell you, I've driven by that place where that marker's at. Where the marker, that's pretty much where it happened, and you can feel a change of atmosphere in that area. It gets pretty wild. I would love to probably do an investigation. Hey George, sis is in here. Hey sis, but I would love to do an investigation there. I don't know how easy that would be as far as right off the road, and then the cemetery. I don't know if I can get access. And I've read a few different things where they don't want nobody in there, and then you have to be invited, or anybody can go. So
they probably don't want people in there too because it's way in the mountains.
Oh, it's way on up the road.
Backwoods stuff.
Yeah, it's way on up the road from where that happened.
Where's it up towards Blue Ridge or something?
It's up towards
up near Tennessee,
close to Tennessee, close to Greenville, Tennessee, and that's where my daughter Kelsey lives, is in Greenville, Tennessee area. And so when I go that direction. And my sister's been that way too.
It's real close to Hot Springs too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was known as Warm Springs back then. And now it's known as Hot Springs.
Jenny.
Hey Jenny.
Hey, the best you could probably do it in places like that is hope to get the word, the ghost hunting tool, to show words more than. Because EVP would be, I agree, Brendan, contaminated.
Yeah. Yes, George, you got it right this time.
It would be tough to get a good investigation there. Maybe in the cemetery area, possibly, if I was able to get into there. I can go along the river a little ways and maybe find some places to pull off and try. But the only thing I keep imagining, and this kind of keeps popping in my head about this 13-year-old boy, I can hear him saying right now, why did they shoot him? Why? Because you can only imagine what his spirit's probably like. I mean, he was not dead, and they went ahead and just outright shot him 8 more times to kill him. And
they saw too much, though. They had to do something.
Well, in their eyes, to me, I think they should have went to trial.
Well, yeah, they should have never started.
They shouldn't have shot. I mean, those kids did not deserve to be shot like that. So he says, some say the massacre happened about a mile up from the martyr. Yeah, I read it's somewhere in that area. And like I say, you can feel a change of atmosphere when you start getting in that area. And I get I feel things like sadness and things like that too. It's a weird vibe when you get in there. But then when you get past it, then you kind of feel a little better. Jenny, hey Jenny. We were talking about a massacre that happened back in the 1800s here in the western North Carolina area called the Shelton Laurel Massacre. But I do encourage everybody to go and read and watch some videos and read about it. It's sad, and it's just, man, you just can't believe it.
There's some positive ones too, though. We were reading some about
some,
like
doctors.
Yeah, it was really nice.
So some of those things are, are positive. But that marker sign.
When did you say that happened?
I think
63.
1863, I think is what it said. Around January of that time. January 1863 is what they're saying.
I just got Revolution come up.
Revolution.
It's Confederate.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But you know, that was kind of bad. It was a war. Well, it was a massacre. Is what it was. You know, to mine.
Damascus.
Yeah, but to me, it was just, you know, wow. But anyway, we read about that last night, and it is something I would like to investigate. But you know, a lot of things I hear too is that people up there do not like to talk about that. They do not like to have it mentioned or whatever. So I can
It's
be
a small
respectful of that.
community, and they have the right to be like that.
But I definitely, if I was given an invitation to do an investigation, I would not pass it up. I can tell you that.
That place probably's got some stories.
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure. The whole
Well,
area.
it's like I said, I can feel the atmosphere changing. It is you can't explain it. Yeah, it's tragic, Jenny. So yeah, check it out when you get a chance. And wow. And I ain't got anything coming through the ghost detector, so
I got solar.
now I got one apart.
Amy's got a green ghost.
Yeah.
Trying to be all green.
Well, I wish the green ghost would put some solar energy in my house.
No, right? Save us some money.
So I went over into Tennessee last week, and that's another reason why I was thinking about this too. But one place on my way back, I wanted to film it, hit a few places and film, and one of them was Andrew Johnson's. Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Andrew Johnson. Yeah. His cemetery where he's buried. There's a ton of military soldiers from World War I and II and Vietnam and all that in there, and it is beautiful. And so I sat down and started doing an investigation on the bench right next to where he's buried, and they come cutting the grass.
Yeah.
Weed eater, lawnmowers.
Oh, you were fuming when you got home.
Oh, I
too.
was not happy.
That is about right.
I'm like, this is an hour
I
and
know,
a
like,
half.
what if you were there paying respects to somebody,
Oh,
which
yeah.
you weren't disrespecting, but what if you were there to visit a family
Oh, sorry.
member? That would be horrible if they do that.
Yeah, I mean, golly. And there were people up there visiting and stuff like that too, you know, just to see this historical site. And like I say, it's beautiful. I will put the video up, although I'll have to do an outro because I didn't have a chance to do one. But I'll put up what I got. And I told Marnie, I was like, it's not like Riverside Cemetery where it's like 10 minutes away. It's just an hour and a half or hour and 45 minute drive. I'm like, I can't go back the next day and just film, you know.
You were going to go back.
I will go back.
soon.
I'm going to go back soon. And I'll definitely, hopefully, they won't be in there cutting grass. But then I did find another cemetery on the way back through.
You need to go after it rains or something. Watch the weather.
And it'd be my luck, it'd be raining then. But I found another one that had military, another cemetery that had like a military dedication place. And I think one of the things I got out of the necrophonic app was I can't remember how it went, like escaping now or something. It was wow. I mean, you could hear it clearly. I had to go back and listen to it, but I was like, oh. So sometimes on that necrophonic app, it's hard to understand, but when you hear something clearly, that makes a big difference.
You want somebody else to hear it, and you're like, did you hear what I heard?
Well, see, that was the thing. Marnie couldn't go with me, and when I was at Andrew Johnson's place, what I was going to do was get her, since I was getting a good signal, do like a FaceTime with her so she could hear while I was investigating. And, you know, we have two people listening in, because to me that was a pretty important
But then you didn't
video.
have signal, did you?
No, I had signal. I just couldn't call you because the lawnmower. The wind
Oh, that's
started
what it
coming
was,
up.
yeah.
I mean, little guys weed eating, looking at me. I'm like,
That's when you pray they get That's when you pray they run out of weed eater string and they run out of gas.
Gas runs out, stops,
Yeah.
breaks or something. But
And it was ran by like the
Man.
whole. He said
The Park
Parks and-
Service.
the Park Service took care of it, so they had a job to do and they had to get it done and leave.
Oh, and it's in a gated area, so it's, you can only go in certain times of the day and things like that. And like I say, it's beautiful. It's beautiful cemetery, and definitely can't wait to go back and try that again. But that's not the first time I've gone to a cemetery. Start getting a good investigation, and here comes the lawnmower. That's happened to me at Riverside and Black Mountain. I can't remember where all else, but I'm like, oh, it's going good. It's a good investigation. I was like, oh, I'm like, oh my god. And I couldn't wait it out because it just started. And it's probably going to be an hour or more before they ever got finished in that area. So I just said, oh, take my business elsewhere. Oh well. Oh, you clicking.
I got several words right back to back.
What you got?
I got cut, feasting, America, athlete, half, and then cut again.
We were talking about everything she just said. Because Joe's talking about food, and we were talking about 4th of July. And then cut, you can cut the meat. She's talking about meat. And then, what was another word you said? We got that. We were talking about the 4th.
Athlete.
Athlete. They were talking about racing.
Yeah.
Yep. Everything has already, it's been mentioned.
Now I got second.
Second.
I got feed me.
And Joe's talking about eating. I wonder what second means.
Now I have
got
barrel.
Or what was that? Did I say? I hate waiting on this word list to come up when it's full. Feasting.
I know. I need to clear mine out. Actually, I got a
I
minute.
gotta clear mine out too.
I need to clear mine out right now.
Now I got road.
Road. Well, we were talking about the road I was on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now I got curve.
Curve.
I bet there's a curve between
Yeah.
the massacre happened and the cemetery.
Yeah, vaccine.
Road.
You got what?
Oh, I was saying hi to Deborah.
I got vaccine. Oh, that's my mom.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
She got a collar. Hey, Gary.
Hey,
Debbie.
Gary.
Hi, Gary.
You may have missed. I don't know if I missed anybody or not.
Bruh.
But vaccine, I got vaccine before, and what was interesting, I remember what investigation of it. I don't know if I kept that or not. But yeah, I did. So I got vaccine and trial, like a trial vaccine.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I got that here a while back doing something. I mean, that's interesting because there are trial vaccines, right now.
That's why I was saying
Uh-huh.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's like these things know what we're saying.
Yep. They do.
They really
Nobody
do.
said anything like that.
The vaccine is something different we wasn't talking about, but maybe, it has some kind of relation to something. But anyway. But what else was it we had going on? We're going to try to do some investigation somewhere. What were we saying?
Well, we've put the Civil War on hold.
Yeah, the Civil War's on hold. I mean, so I'm not going to do all that yet. I got the word early. But I am going to, like I say, do some things with Jane. May take her with us tomorrow when we go out.
Yeah.
Just take her out for a ride.
Okay.
I got racism.
Racism, that's a topic, that's for sure.
Oh,
And I've never seen it on there.
updated their words.
No, I've not been to the Devil's Looking Glass yet. Oh, that's one place I was looking at was Jacola Rock. Jacola Rock. Jacola Rock.
I don't know.
No, Jacola Rock with a J. Jacola Rock. And
I
it has
wish y'all could see him. You're like, with the J. Like,
well, they can't see you either. So but
it's like you just made a big dish of food and you're so proud of it.
oh
That was
yeah,
so cute.
it's Jacola Rock, and it has like hieroglyphics and stuff written on the rocks and stuff
Is
there.
that near here?
Jackson County, about an hour and a half,
Yeah.
not far. And then there's also Devil's. What was it? Devil's Courthouse.
Courthouse. Yeah.
Apparently, there's a ghost experience around the Chucky River that passes to Greenville, Tennessee. Oh, I'll check that out. Devil's Looking Glass. Let me write that down.
I got eligible and certain.
Got box.
Michaela.
We got the name Michaela.
You got what? Twinkie?
Box.
Box?
Oh man, I
Just
thought
dismiss it.
there you go. Devil's Looking Glass. And this Jacola Rock. One thing I was watching a story about it today. Apparently, there's like it's supposed to be like a devil, but he's a good devil.
Mhm.
I mean,
What?
it's a good devil that comes in and gets rid of the bad things. I don't know
Are
what.
they hieroglyphics
Well,
or
they're like.
Indian? Because they're so
Well,
that's close
they are
to
saying it
Cherokee.
was there before the Cherokee Indians were there. They're thinking aliens came down and did it and put stuff on a rock. That was one story.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
The way you're looking at me right now, this is serious.
Well,
You look like you're about to laugh.
well, it's funny.
It is funny.
I mean, it's funny, but that's what they're saying. And then I read that's where Bigfoot loves to be sometimes.
Your mom got bacon. Don't we get bacon every single time?
Oh my
And,
gosh.
bacon's always a good thing to
We
get.
have some in the house.
Katie, if you're still in the chat, we got bacon here, but not real to eat, just in the thing.
Cecilia, I know you got some in the freezers.
Yeah, I think she's been supposed to be making us some for like 3 weeks.
Yeah. See, what Cecilia wrote is that's how the devil is the devil in the Bible is he was supposed to be good and then
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he wasn't good. What am I trying to say? It's late.
He was God's music man, and he turned on God.
And he became the devil, but they try to do stuff.
Well, the devil and Lucifer helps people.
Yeah,
Why can't you find
Mom got her name.
Oh wow.
Wow,
Oh, wow.
got restored what we got.
So, and Jenny, why can't you find bacon? Is there a shortage up there?
Oh, I would be so angry
Oh, I would too.
if I could find bacon.
Speaking of shortages, now that we're talking about it, I went to our grocery store, Ingles, it's local here, and they said, please use correct change. There's a
They're trying.
coins shortage.
Yeah, there's a coin shortage, but they're also trying not to touch money too.
Oh, no. Whatever.
Yeah.
You're in a grocery store, don't touch it.
Shortage.
Debbie, ask your machine if it's talking about you.
Yeah, it's all over the place here. Every place you go to, they've got a sign up that says coin shortage.
That's
Wow.
crazy. That's crazy.
I didn't know it. I didn't know it, and I saw it in there. But now we went to Weaverville and got some coffee at a bakery shop, and they would not take cash. It was card only. That's all they would take. Mom got casino.
Shit, because look at that. That is crazy. We cannot figure that one out. They went over the weekend, right?
Yep, they went over the weekend.
I got all the coins in the world in my kitchen if they need them
Yeah, Brendan.
Mm-hmm.
in a jar.
Brendan said he can survive off pizza. I could do that too. Marnie is not a big fan of pizza.
I couldn't survive off pizza. It's not my favorite.
Steak, I
I
could.
hate pizza.
Pizza,
Yeah, steak I could.
Yeah,
Bacon
people are.
now.
Yeah, I can see that people are not using cash right now, and I can understand it because we're really not using cash too much. Mom got the letter G.
Okay, what is that? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 7.
Mhm.
But, okay, it's letter G.
But it can mean I got concentrate.
I
What do
got
you
exorcise.
You got what?
Exorcise.
Exercise. Oh, like exercise a demon?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm not equipped to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Jenny, my husband would too.
Brendan says blasphemy.
I probably, oh,
It is blasphemy.
and I heard today that what is it called? CC's Pizza went out of
Yeah.
business. At least the one in our city. So
Yeah.
that doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
Tears me up.
I hope not.
Ours did.
Yeah, ours did. Is one of 4 that they announced on our local news today. I got the word leap.
Because that's the only place I like spinach pizza at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do. We're gonna have to figure out how to make it, Amy, because that's about the only one I
I
like.
got feasting.
Oh, we were just saying that. Yeah, we're talking about eating, and then we got it a minute ago.
Slim made me dinner tonight.
Cash will soon be a thing. Yes, it will, Gary. I see that happen.
Clear.
He made barbecue spare ribs, fried squash, and mac and cheese.
Who did this?
Slim.
Oh my gosh, that sounds great.
Oh, when I work, he cooks.
When I did it on Sunday, we just did the typical, like hot dogs and all the sides, like all the sides. But it was good, and we still had some tonight. I did homemade chili, and I usually don't do that.
Spinach is good, Jenny, on pizza.
Uh-huh.
I love spinach anyway, but I definitely love it on pizza. And we don't have a Papa John's anywhere near us because Ceci said they make good spinach pizza. I wish we had one near us.
What do you have?
We have a gas station that does pizza.
Oh, the one that's got like a picture of a man or something?
Something Brothers.
Yeah, that's it.
And then we have a pizzeria here, and it makes decent pizza. I eat the pepperoni subs and stuff there because I don't really care for their pizza. But we're a small town, so we don't have very many options.
Right.
You got Sonic and Dairy Queen, and then that pizzeria. Ain't that about it?
And we got like 2 Mexican food places that aren't very good.
Oh no.
And then we have like 1 Mexican food place that's like in a little barn thingy, and it's actually decent. But other than that, nope. Nothing.
Brendan, you can just come up here to our house and cook it for us.
Bring April and Slim with you.
We got sprinkle. And okay, y'all, I'll tell you guys a funny story. We got sparklers like a week ago for the 4th, and we didn't even light them the other night. But when I was a kid, I would just talk so fast like I do now, and I got my tongue twisted and would call them sprinklers instead of sparklers. So we just now got the word sprinkler.
Enterprise too.
And enterprise.
So you gotta expect. Oh, Jenny don't like spinach? Oh no.
We're not talking about that right now.
I got disregard, then mad.
You got what?
Disregard, then mad.
Well, disregard the mad person.
Disregard that Jenny doesn't like
We were at a
spinach.
cemetery yesterday, and no big surprise. I think that's what
I
I'm
know
saying.
the way you said
Well, yeah, I'm always in one. But we went to it, and there was a cross hanging in a tree.
Oh God, it's the craziest thing. My phone has pictures if you want to show them. Or are you going to put it on your video?
I can put it. I can't ever get a good picture to show up on this camera.
Oh.
But I got in there and I was doing the ghost detector app, and at one point in time it said something to the nature of I got to leave soon, or I got to shut this down soon, or something. And the ghost detector app said stay.
That was freaky.
Wow.
And I kept feeling paranoid in there. I was like, come on. Okay, so I have to say something here.
Wait a minute, what are we talking
Okay,
about?
we're talking about all kinds of things. So Cecilia,
Okay.
anytime, Cecilia, you just let me know when you want me to buy those groceries. And Jenny, come on, asparagus is good too. So Brandon, you should be making that and putting that on YouTube. You would get like 1 million hits on that. That is sounds awesome.
Yep.
Don't y'all agree?
We'll come and get that.
I know.
steaks
Cecilia
and
laughs
eat it.
at me.
I like asparagus okay if it's cooked. Some people eat that stuff raw.
That's too crunchy.
I don't know. I've seen it.
Welcome back, Joe.
Hey, Joe. But now asparagus cooked is good. Get a little butter and salt on it. Get a little flavor. Good.
Hollandaise sauce.
What?
Hollandaise.
Asparagus is good with bacon wrapped around it.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only way I like it.
What?
There was a buffet we ate at one place, and it had bacon wrapped asparagus.
I
can't
don't.
remember.
Oh, at the thing at Dylan's 18th birthday.
Yeah, that might have been where it was. But it was good. It was different. It was really good.
I got concede.
And see,
That's what we're doing.
and we was talking about that, the Civil War massacre stuff going on. Because it was one of the things that some of them did.
We
They
still
had to
have
do. They had no
Enterprise.
choice.
We still have Enterprise.
I like putting Parmesan on any of my vegetables, Ceci, in the oven like that. Yes.
Approved.
So you got timid and approved, and we got Ida, IDA.
Oh, that's like an old name.
Like Ida Mae.
Yeah.
Mhm. Ida, who are you? Who do you belong to?
That just didn't sound right. I said Idaho.
Idaho.
There you go.
Ida, I don't know.
Do you know that April Fool's joke that was
Bleeding.
with Ida?
Uh,
I can tell you what.
I got trash.
Trash. So you got refuge.
And I got bleeding.
I don't know what Limburger cheese is.
I've heard
That
of
is the nastiest, stinkingest,
It
smelling
is.
cheese
It's
you've
nasty.
ever. My
Nope.
brother likes it. It's
I
disgusting.
never tried it, but I heard it's nasty.
My mom bought it for my brother, and when she opened it, she told him to go outside and eat it.
Debbie, have you ever tried it? I've never
If you
tried
can
it.
pass the smell, I wouldn't
What
eat
is
it.
it? What is it made of?
Cheese and garbage or something. I
Smells
don't
like
know.
rotted, rotted God only knows what.
I got intention.
Cecilia's tried it. I guess she says it's horrible.
It is horrible.
Cheese is pretty good.
We could do a challenge and try it.
Oh,
We have to go to food shows every year, and they have like this whole huge table of like diced cheeses,
mhm.
Smart woman.
and you can go through and try them all. And me and my brother did that a couple of years back. We never tried it again.
I like blue cheese.
So disgusting.
Cecilia doesn't, but I do like it.
The Havarti cheese is good.
I like Havarti.
I got episode and then shift.
I don't like blue cheese either, Joe.
Blue cheese is gross.
Let's talk about what's our favorite foods. Anybody got favorites?
Steak.
Steak. Okay.
Yeah, I like steak.
I like steak. I like seafood.
Steak, potato, salad. The whole smorgasbord.
Hamburgers, hot dog.
What's my favorite?
I don't know. You're picky.
But
You're a little more picky about anything.
my mom's meatloaf. Oh,
Yeah, that's good.
sweet.
Yeah, meatloaf's good. You gotta love the meatloaf. Do you do?
I think everybody loves their mom's meatloaf.
Yeah.
That's the only meatloaf I'll eat is my mom's. I don't like meatloaf, period, but I will eat my mom's.
Marnie
Yeah.
loves meatloaf, but it took her 25 years to get
Yeah,
it.
we have to
But,
tell the
you know.
story though.
You go ahead.
We always got a story, right? So when I was 19, I was in college and I was coming home for the weekend because it wasn't that far away, and I was going to do laundry and stuff. My mom said, "Do you want me to make anything for you when you come?" And I said, "Will you make me a meatloaf?" So for until I was how old? Okay, so from 19 to 43, I waited on this meatloaf. And the other day, for like a month, I ragged her on it so hard that she finally made me a meatloaf. But how long is that? 24 years. It took her 24 years to make it. She was so proud of it.
Yeah, I can too. That's good stuff. Meatloaf's good. Moms know how to make meatloaf.
They make it
mom-
with
Yes, they
love.
That's why I started saying my mom made it with love.
That's it.
And it loved my belly.
That's right. It made you grow.
Made me grow.
Uh-huh.
So you said Japanese, whoever is listening must like Japanese food.
But I think
like these.
for breakfast,
Where's it at?
for breakfast,
I like-
nothing beats cream gravy and biscuits.
Yeah.
Homemade biscuits.
Ooh, chicken and dumplings sound good. You don't like
Gravy and
them,
biscuits.
biscuits and gravy sounds good too.
Yeah, for breakfast, that's the best.
Or
For
any time
breakfast,
of
lunch,
day.
and
I
dinner.
actually like that for
Bacon.
supper.
Yeah, anytime.
Yes, good for supper too.
I like breakfast at dinner time.
We do that. We used to do it quite a bit. We haven't done that in a while.
That's why I like a Cracker Barrel. If you ain't got time to cook it, you can at least go there and get it. Any time of the day, it does not matter. And if Cracker Barrel would like to sponsor us, we'd love it.
My aunt is like addicted to Cracker Barrel. Everyone, if they go on a trip, she makes my uncle stop at every Cracker Barrel so she can get something,
Oh, how
I
cute.
love it.
like a whatnot or whatever.
Yeah, I like the store that's in Cracker Barrel, but I don't like the food.
When my mom would do gravy and biscuits and eggs and sausage, bacon, all that kind of stuff on either Saturday or Sunday mornings or whatever. Oh, Lord. I'd eat so much I wouldn't be ready to eat again until supper time.
Yeah.
I told Amy if she ever got to North Carolina, I want to take her to Shatley Springs.
Uh-huh.
Oh my Lord. You go in there and pay like maybe $10, $11 a person, and it's all you can eat. They just keep bringing the food out.
Oh, yeah. Mike was telling us about that, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
I remember that.
Where is that place? Down there with you?
Up next to Blue Ridge Mountains.
Okay.
It's only open like certain months of the year, but it's good.
Oh, it must be like up in the mountains.
Yeah, it's up in the mountain.
Neat.
Says that Cracker Barrel stopped serving my favorite grilled chicken topped with bacon and cheese. That sounds good.
Well, did you get bread too? Spud pie.
She's not worried about the rest of it. She's worried about the bread.
I know.
Yeah,
Come
Marty.
on now, y'all aren't thinking that too.
Oh, not really, because it sounded good with the chicken topped with bacon and cheese. That's pretty good.
And Gary, please tell us what spud pie is.
The apple pie, thick crust,
Cheese and onion. with
custard pudding. Mom got builder.
silver.
Mom, I better not do that. That gets on your nerves.
I bet I can out sing you on that.
I
one,
know
'cause
you
had a
can.
bowl.
I wonder if their spud pie is like our shepherd's pie.
Ooh,
Oh,
shepherd's
okay.
pie is
That
good.
actually sounds good too.
I got
yeah.
destruction.
I can make a good shepherd's pie.
I made shepherd's pie for about 200 people last week.
I don't even know what shepherd's pie is.
Oh, okay.
It's hamburger meat with brown gravy and stuff, and you put that in the bottom, and you put mashed potatoes and stuff on top, bacon in the oven.
It's good.
We
It's
did
good.
top ours with corn and tomatoes too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It made it a while.
Jenny's leaving us. Jenny, how
Well, Jenny, thank you for being
what's the
here.
favorite?
Jenny.
What's the best thing I cooked that you've had so far? I mean, we've been married
I
for
don't
a
know.
while.
I'm pretty fat. I guess it's about anything.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Marty did a good. You did a good. What was it?
What did we have?
It was spaghetti. You did like a baked spaghetti, but you put chicken or something in it. What did you do? What did you do with that? That's been a while. That's like when we first started.
Was that?
Yeah, that's when we first started dating. You made something like it was like she did the noodles and meat and sauce and put or not
Oh,
the hamburger
remember?
was
Okay,
chicken,
so we
but it was cheese. on it.
last
Oh,
year
God.
from our
Chicken
garden,
spaghetti.
it might have been like
Yeah, it was a
chicken
chi-
parmesan or something.
something like that. Yeah.
But remember last year we learned how to make what are the purple eggplants? We made eggplant pizza.
Eggplant pizza.
Oh my gosh, that was so good, y'all.
That was
And I
good.
like that, and because it wasn't real pizza.
Yeah, that was really good. And you do good stuff, peppers too.
Single.
We got the word single. First, we got destruction and then iron. Now single.
I just got mess.
No, it's always messy when you cook.
We're having destruction.
I'm not.
It's messy when you get in there and start tearing that food up.
Yeah, then you don't
Going
want
to
to clean
town
up your
on it.
mess.
No, you want to sit down and take a nap.
That sounds good, sissy.
Amy just liked the part with pickle juice.
Wonder what it ends up tasting like. That's interesting. I like pickle juice.
This is a good cook. She learned a lot from my mom. A lot.
You just dropped a cupcake whenever I said mess, Brendan.
Brendan had the mess.
Well, they
That
telling
was
you.
I was curious for that.
I got supply.
Supply. Kind of something we were talking about earlier.
It tastes like Chick-fil-A.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. She was telling me about that there. That's what it was.
I have Chick-fil-A banned right now. So that's what my mom was eating when she had her heart attack.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's not good. That's not. It's kind of like I got cookie.
I know it didn't cause
I
her heart.
got iron.
You got what?
Iron.
Iron. I got that a while ago too. Mom got paper. What kind of cookie? That's like, you'll eat something, you like get sick the next day or the flu, and you never want to eat that again. Or it's a long time before you eat it again.
Yeah.
They got mud.
See, that goes with drinking too, because I do not want to drink any moonshine.
You get the good enough moonshine, it gives you a nice little burn.
You know, you're nauseated when you drink too much. And then the smell every time I smell it now, it just makes me nauseated.
And I've had that happen to me, and I won't eat something for a while. Fried rice with fried egg wrap around it.
Is your sister a chef?
No, she actually was a cake decorator and baker and all that stuff at one time. But she's learned a lot of cooking from my mom and stuff like that. And she does a good job too. Marnie is a chef. She's the baker, and I'm the eater. So there you go.
I just got brilliant.
Brilliant.
I got warriors.
Warriors. So you got execution. Cooking and baking. Yeah.
It's a really thick crust lid. On the outside, soak up the gravies. Serve with veggies.
Mom got climate.
Oh, that sounds good, Gary.
Yeah, it does. Bud pie. I'm gonna write that down.
Hi, past life.
Hey, past life, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, so you learned some things in Korea while she was over there. So I'm gonna try it. See, Gary, you gotta try and do something or another here called bud pie. What really? I like to see what people come up with different foods or whatever, because you just never know when you might see something like, oh, that's good. We got a pretty good chicken salad sandwich at the bakery.
I got money.
You got
lust. Who's lusted now?
me because I want the cupcake that Brandon was talking about.
The one that fell on the floor?
Not the one that fell on the floor. Fell on the floor. And I got cookie right after that. So, oh, Joe.
I'm going to have to find me something to eat here in a minute. I haven't ate dinner yet. I'm about to starve now.
Yes, you can make me some cupcakes, sis. I would love that.
I got Maya, Maya.
Maya.
Hi, Lynn and handsome Seth.
Hey, Lynn and Seth, what's good?
I got investment.
Investment. Gary said my wife makes amazing chocolate chip cookies. Oh,
Okay, was it last week, Troy, that I got Maya and then you got it right after me?
Yep.
Yep, that was the name.
Yeah.
Maya, who do you belong to?
I got paper now too.
Paper.
So, Debbie and Cecilia, just in case y'all are needing it, I have your soy sauce from when we borrowed it, and
That's been
I'm
months
keeping it
ago.
nice and cold for you if you ever need it.
Oh my God.
Now I got major.
Sis says she gonna make some cupcakes. She got eggs now. Sis got eggs.
Oh my gosh, we're really getting the food ones now.
Well, spirits are hungry too.
Mhm.
Mom got fleas.
Okay, we got more.
Hungry. Yes, they are definitely hungry.
We got bright.
I got rose line.
Rose wine.
I got Nightmare Surface 1 until record arrived.
Wow.
Debbie got Alice, yes. Food. Oh,
There you
dear
go.
Lord. Now we need to get one. Amy, I love your
We
hair
got cookie a while
down.
ago.
I love your hair back too, but I love it down. It's so pretty.
Oh, it's a mess. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Restaurant.
Holy cow.
This is
Lynn,
unbelievable.
so we had 2 people in our chat that made s'mores type stuff last.
Now I got bar.
Bar.
Oh my gosh.
I got Preacher.
Preacher,
Mm-hmm.
Lynn, did you make me some s'mores to send to me?
our ghost wants to eat. It says, "Let me out."
Yeah, we got let me out.
Cecilia got noise.
Mom got quantum.
It probably hears my big mouth across the way, and it wants me to shut up.
Oh, I could. Yes, Brendan. That's what I posted a deal on there. If you were a spirit, what would be one food that you would not be able to see without missing? I could imagine. Oh, yay. Thank you, Lynn.
Oh, she looked up Shatley Spring.
Oh wow, what are they? Joe? What are the foods that the spirits like?
Apparently,
Is that what
I
she
got
means?
deputy. Apparently, we got cookies and cupcakes, and
They
we
like
got
baked goods.
baked goods. Yeah. They want to go
Gotta
to a
use
restaurant with a
eggs.
bar,
We'll take them to Applebee's.
and then they want to take a swim because she just got swim.
And then they're going to take you to see the preacher because you were in the bar.
You were in the bar.
That's right.
I swear I wasn't drinking.
Blueberries.
Blueberries.
Cereal.
I haven't thought of those in a long time. Do they
Blueberries.
still make them?
Yeah, they come out in Halloween.
Halloween.
I got Doomed.
You got what?
Doomed.
Doom. If we eat as much as we're talking about, we are.
Yeah.
I got chain.
Chain.
Oh, so Joe was asking what Lynn was making, and I lost. Lynn, what are they? Okay, so Joe, a s'more is a graham cracker, which is a cookie, and you put chocolate on top of it, and then you roast your marshmallow, a big marshmallow, in the fire, and it melts the chocolate, and you make like a sandwich out of it, but it's sweet.
Yeah, send her a picture.
Yeah, let her know what they are.
Oh, very good. Mom got banged. And Brandon said count chocolate. Yeah.
Yes,
and what's
it
the
is.
Frankenberry? That's it.
Yes.
I eat them
So
all.
cute.
My brother loves all of them too, I think. Remember correctly.
I
he
think
loves them.
every kid
I think
from the
Stevie
80s
does,
loved
too.
them.
Mom got Jackson.
Jackson.
That could be a first or last name or the place. We're talking about Jackson County earlier.
Yeah. Who was it you went and saw? Andrew Johnson.
No.
Okay. Yes.
But see, Jackson County, where that Yucca, whatever, Yucca, Rock, whatever it is,
Mhm.
I go down there and do an
If
investigation.
we go out there, and you go out there for days. That's like where my family's from.
Right there for days.
Days, yeah, go and stay and
Oh.
see this and see that.
Needed. We got the word needed.
Have you seen on there where you can buy those marshmallows like in the big bags?
What
The ones
kind?
from the cereal?
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you can buy them in like the big bags on Amazon.
Okay, you're talking about big bags, and we got bulk.
And then we got general.
Bulk. Yeah, you can get them in bulk.
That's something I always hated was marshmallows and cereal.
Oh,
I
What
would
is
rather
it
just
called?
I don't like them when they're wet. I like them when they're dry.
I don't
Yeah.
like Lucky Charms and all that. Ugh.
they're magically
closer.
I would always sit there and munch on the marshmallows, and the girls would get so mad. Quit eating them.
It's the texture is what I can't stand.
I choke on marshmallows, so I don't eat. But the good thing about making s'mores is you can have it your way. You can have like extra chocolate, and not use the marshmallows. You don't have to do that. It's like a year-round treat we have in the States, and we do it at campfires.
Uh-huh.
We get Emma all the time. We got Emma.
Where-
Lord, Lynn.
To eat their cereal.
Reverse.
That's not what he said. Amy tries. Oh my God.
Oh, Lord, Lynn.
Oh.
Well, man, that's going down.
That was like,
Yeah, they are good. The s'mores are really good. They're kind of messy too, but they're good.
Yeah, they are, but they're worth it.
some people
Dripping
use
chocolate
candy
all over your
bars.
hand, burning
instead
your
of-
hand up.
Right. Yeah, and some people use like flavored candy bars.
Yeah.
Hey Gary, have you guys ever made s'mores?
I got Vern.
Burn.
VERN.
Don't burn my elbow.
No, Vern,
Oh, burn. Oh.
like the name.
Oh.
They're
Nom, 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 nom,
Nom, nom, nom, nom, nom, nom, nom, nom. I haven't had s'mores since
okay,
we were
Brandon.
in Tennessee.
Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, that's when we were at the cabin. I mean,
Some-
the big man.
Haley and Molly last summer, didn't we? I was like,
Yeah,
our last
they were
night.
I swear I heard fart. Oh my Lord.
Oh, Lord, Lynn.
I swear.
You would be the expert.
Lynn, turn your ears down.
I got phrase.
Freeze.
I got necessary.
Food is necessary.
Jane, can you put your name in our detector app here?
Please. I thought Twinkie got it the other night.
Oh, really?
Getting so excited. I was like, "What'd you get?" And she said something totally different. And I was like, "Oh." But I could have swore I heard her say Jane.
Come on, Jane. We got, I think, what
That's when I said James.
Yeah, James.
yeah.
And I thought she said Jane. I was like, "Oh, yes, finally."
Excuse me.
Put your mask on.
I just put my mask on. Thing all day. I don't want to wear it
Coughing on
now.
me.
We got Michael last week, though.
Hmm. So, Jane, you going to let him show you up?
Come on, Jane.
We got the word crash.
Crash. Well, after you eat, sometimes you crash.
True. I'm about to crash. I'm so
Are you?
sleepy. Gary doesn't like marshmallows. Oh no. But do you know about s'mores?
A lot of people, it's not that the taste of the marshmallows, it's the texture.
Yeah, I like them. I
Sometimes,
like
yeah.
them when they're heated up like that and over a fire, and then you put it on your cookie. I like that.
I'm not really big on just eating the marshmallow. Big those
Mine used to gag eating marshmallows or pudding or jello. She just couldn't do the textures.
But the
That
best, thing,
bother.
the best thing I think about a campfire marshmallow is after you get it good and black, then pull the first layer off,
Yeah, and then do it again.
then do it again.
That's what I do.
Past life got ding, fries are
And
done.
the darker the better.
What? We had phrase a minute ago. I could
Mhm.
kind of go with what? Yeah, I don't like Jello either.
A lot of people don't like it. Just the texture alone.
Yeah.
And the jello
I'm
stuff is
sick.
pretty good.
when we have sore throats or anything, my mom always makes us some hot Jello water,
Mm.
and then we drink that, and it always like coats your throat. But other than that, I don't like it.
Yeah. Do you know what? You know what
Jello
Jello
shots
is
are good,
made
though.
from, right?
Yeah, don't.
Lordy, no, I want to taste
Now,
some.
now Jakey likes them.
Do y'all know where?
Jello shots.
What?
Jello shots.
Oh, yeah, I like them to an extent.
Mhm.
If my brother makes them, I don't know.
So you got frustration.
Yeah, I know how to make them, and my wife and kids have had them. Not for me. It's a mouthful of slop. That makes Americans seem like messy eaters.
Email.
I got threat.
I got Scream.
What did you get, Amy?
Threat.
Okay, what was yours, April?
Scream.
We're starting to get serious now. We're not talking food anymore.
I thought Twinkie said syringe.
We got stupid.
We just got the word stupid.
Are you calling us stupid?
Not very nice.
Tastes better if it's messy. Yeah, some
Mhm.
things taste better messy. Like a really thick, top-notch hamburger, that falls apart. Oh my god!
Grease falling off of it.
Yeah.
And then you end up with grease all over your shirt.
Yeah. You gotta have a bib on to eat it. I guess you're gonna make a bigger meal.
Like at Burger Works. One of
Burger
those.
Works.
Oh
that's
my
good.
gosh!
That's
Homicide.
good. Ooh, no, that's not good. Are you gonna
Don't
help us
like
your name?
Delight either for the same reason. What is
I got
Turkish Delight?
shoes.
Cheese. Gary, what is Turkish Delight? Anybody know that?
Turkish Delight.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I've heard of it, but I don't know.
Sounds like that would be a whiskey or something here.
Lane's like, what's that?
I know, Lindsay.
Tell me.
No.
Inquiring minds want to know. Well, all kind of crazy commercials.
You know what I found in the yard today?
Mm.
What is that called that comes out of a shotgun? That's like
A shell?
a shotgun shell out there. And I didn't touch it because you could read what it said on it, and it said something like for ducks.
Huh.
I wonder why somebody would have used that in this area.
I have no idea.
Or
I got primarily penny and then reminder.
I did just try to sticky note. That's our
Oh.
reminder for Friday.
Okay.
Primarily.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Turkish Delight.
No, Gary, we don't have that here.
I don't. Well, it might. I don't know. I've heard that. I've heard of it.
And when I was in culinary school, we didn't make that.
Oh, that looks like that. Yeah, we do have it here, but it's
Let me see, Amy. Can you show the picture to us?
it's the like jellied candied with like the powdered sugar over it. It's kind of like you would have like the fruitcake.
Oh no.
Oh,
No, Gary, we don't like that either.
No, we don't.
No. Yeah.
oh my god.
I don't like anything, any of that kind of stuff.
That looks like something you would give someone at Christmas to be nice.
Yes.
When they,
And then they would give it to somebody else 10 years later.
yeah.
Like that hard candy at Christmas. Oh god.
Our fruitcakes.
Long already, and then mineral.
Mineral.
Just
This
like
is like jelly with
chocolate.
and it's dust. Ugh. Yuck.
We got
We're at
clothes.
clothes. Well, we had something that said entry a minute ago,
Yeah.
and then now closed.
I got passed.
I got alcohol.
Fruitcakes, no.
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 Oh, candy corn.
Oh
no.
god, candy corn.
I can only eat like one or two candy corns, and then they start making me gag.
They're not.
The flavored ones that are flavored different than the original, I like those better. Like the ones that are strawberry or I don't
I know they
know
have
whatever else. But they still have that chalky taste to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we did, Gary.
We got
I got come back.
come back.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta agree, and I think it's gonna change again. I think.
No, it looks like
En- enemy.
I got sacrilege.
Oh,
Well, you told me it was sacrilege that, or somebody did that I did not like.
Yeah, it was Brendan.
yeah,
Brandon, yeah.
said it,
Pride. We got pride.
Jane,
Jane, we're waiting on you to put your name in here.
you put your name in here, we'll call it a night. You can go to bed, sleep, and be happy. So am I. Fruit cake with a good cup of coffee, and it's Christmas. No, coffee.
Fruit cake with a good cup of coffee, and that's Christmas time.
Do you soak your fruitcake in the coffee?
Look what we got after we're talking about fruit cake. Show them what we got.
Let's see if I can get yeah.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Where's my control of that?
Marshmallows and fruit cake.
You got choking.
Choking.
Joking.
There's your fruit
Oh my
cake.
God.
Well,
I don't know. They may make. They might be theirs homemade, and it's really good.
Oh yeah.
When we
Mom
do
got
it-
radio.
When we do it here in the States, it takes like it's an expensive thing to do, and it's still not good.
No.
We got trust.
And so we buy ours that are made like 10 years ago, and they still have them in the store year round.
I guarantee the first fruitcake that was ever made is still floating around there somewhere.
It probably
And
is.
it still probably looks exactly the same as it did the day it was made.
I know the bow has outlived it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Well, I mean,
I did like my one of my grandmothers. She made decent fruitcake, and I would eat a piece. Of
I'd
that.
say fruitcake right out of the oven would probably be okay. Outside of that, those
I didn't
ones
know they
sitting in the-
baked fruitcakes. I thought that they
Oh,
put them out in the snow and froze them.
Okay, if they took the fruit out of it and everything else and just made it like a pie, it would be better.
The alcohol in it screws it up too. I think they put too much of that in there sometimes, and then
Well,
sometimes
that's just so people will get drunk and they won't know what they're eating.
True. See, so I'd rather have gingerbread cookies.
I got conceive, glance, and minor. You dip the case in
I would too to make it moist.
Yeah.
See, and I like sugar cookies at Christmas. When you sprinkle things on top. Those are really good. But
And I don't like stuff on top of my cookies,
well, that's too
but
bad.
that's fine. If you make cookies, I do eat them.
Yeah, you do. You definitely rattle the toilet bowl after. Oh my god!
What? I didn't see that one. Let's go back.
That's not it, but you definitely rattle the toilet bowl afterwards.
Oh my God.
You know?
Yeah, we like homemade.
Oh,
fudge.
fudge! Oh God, yeah. Lord.
But I'm not a scientist, so I'm not good with bacon and stuff like that. And fudge is one of those, if you don't do it precisely when the time is right, you can mess it up.
Mom got
That's one thing I can do good is make fudge.
What isn't we doing oven when the I told you the other day to put them back in. Remember that?
They were
Now you're
cheesecake cookies.
I don't care. They were still.
Then they ended up being
They were-
cheesecake.
You had them cooking like a piece of cheesecake.
Well, that's
It's
what it's
any
supposed to be,
cookies.
right?
Any cookies. Never cook them like that.
I think they taste
We're talking
good.
about alcohol and we got the word pork.
Well, you know, I leave them in. I take them out when I know they're good and gooey. I love that.
So Troy and I have never had, or I had never had a Chick-fil-A cookie, but the other day we ordered some and they bring it out to your car, you know. And the guy was not running behind at all. And anyway, he gave us a cookie to make up for us waiting, he says. And that cookie was so good.
It was.
So we looked up the recipe and found it, but we have yet to make them.
Mom got Alice.
Hold on, let's see here. We had a friend that made Christmas cake for people with alcohol and a lot of alcohol, different kinds. It took her weeks to. I bet it
Wow.
did. Wow.
That's we make rum cakes, and those you have to let. There's different steps to it, and you
I
can
didn't
definitely taste the rum.
And I like rum balls, and my parents would let me have one or two at a time when I was growing up.
Yeah, mandate.
I always put the cookies in at 320 instead of what it calls for. But he still has to leave it in till it's done, and he doesn't do that. He's like, "Oh, they're flat, they're finished."
They're flat and still a little gooey. That's why I like that.
But it's bad though when every single one of them, the spatula breaks up because they're so gooey.
Hey, I can't help it. You go in there and start beating them up.
They couldn't let the kids have it. Oh my gosh. I bet that cost her a fortune to make buying all the alcohol.
I got sick after trying a rum ball once. Not from the old horses. I don't think I've ever tried one.
Maybe we should make some this year.
Dog barking or something.
Not our dog. What was I going to say? Something I was going to ask. Oh, I don't know. Oh, April, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. We got the word navel. I wonder if it means belly button or if it means the Navy base.
Oh my lord.
Navel oranges.
Or navel oranges, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
But we don't want to change baking with the heat. Yeah,
I do. I leave them on the
I'm
pan.
going to take a picture and show people what I'm talking about.
Got this order. Well, I like them that way.
But you're not cooking for just you. You're cooking for me and Shannon and other people.
Shannon likes them like
Yeah, so even when you pull them out of the oven, they're still cooking. But yours, if it says 12 to 15 minutes, you pull them out at 8 minutes.
Well, if they're still cooking on the pan, then you take them off the pan, they can still cook down your belly. Calm down when you start eating.
They're so silly. No.
I got Mandy.
She was really
Mandy?
good.
We've been getting that a lot
So
lately.
you set fire to the Christmas pud when you serve it. What?
Wait, what?
What's a Christmas pud? If you can't put them up on the tray, they aren't cookies there. You go, that's right. Then just eat it out of the refrigerator.
Well, you got to cook them a
Soy.
little bit or they'll make you sick.
No, they've got it now. You can eat it.
Yeah, you can. Man.
Your mom got familiar
Okay.
and judged.
So don't judge me on my cooking.
Oh,
mate.
stop it. So, Gary,
Even if you're talking about creme brulee or something like that. Christmas
That's what
pudding.
I'm like.
yeah, we don't set fire to anything unless it's like bananas Foster.
Yeah,
Or
bananas Foster's, creme brulee.
if we, creme brulee, or if we want to like flambe something.
I'm thinking he's thinking more like creme brulee because I'm
Dessert.
thinking that's like Christmas pudding.
Yeah, it might be.
We got the name David.
Did you tell that little boy's name that was killed when he was 13? It was David?
Oh my God, what was it?
I
Go
believe
back
it
over
was.
there. Somebody was paying attention, April. Good job. I think it was too, but we're looking.
Yep, David Shelton.
Oh my Lord, that's awesome.
David,
Cecilia,
who are you?
David, is your last name Shelton? No, Gary, we don't have Christmas pudding. Is it real pudding? You just call it Christmas pudding because it's done at Christmas?
Mom got engine.
Do y'all make like a thicker custard type thing, Gary, and then put like sugar over it and then light the sugar on fire to make a crust over the top?
We, in every single home in America, like eat something different at Christmas, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We don't do regular Christmas dinner. We do like finger foods and stuff like that.
Big pudding.
I got constant.
We make the foods go like 2 weeks. So like this tonight, we're gonna have this, and tomorrow we're gonna have
I
that.
make like a 20-pound turkey, 20 pounds of ham, 10 pounds
Hi,
of
buddy. Welcome back, Lynn.
Hey, buddy.
I can't do.
We do that at Thanksgiving. We don't do big Christmas.
We, I mean, like if we have turkey, I'll have like turkey sandwiches next couple of days or ham,
I'll make turkey salad with what's left.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess we do a Christmas one because the Christmas Day, Cody always makes like beef tenderloin or something like that.
Gary, that sounds delicious. I don't know why they use the word
Gent's cake that you pour brandy or whiskey. So that's kind of like our rum cakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but our rum cake, in my family, you put the rum in before you bake it.
Yeah. Well, we put it in when we bake it. We put it in
At the end,
on baking, and we put it in the icing.
yeah.
So everyone's
Drunk.
except the kids.
Yeah, you drink it while you're mixing it
Yeah.
together.
And then you like lick your plate.
There you go.
Mom got a minute.
I could just see somebody picking up their plate and start licking it.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, God.
Look, I already fall on the floor when I'm drunk.
Mom got
I
buried.
got drama.
Would you get
Drama.
drama?
Drama with the cookies.
You can have brandy sauce, which is a sweet white sauce that goes with it. Mm.
Buddy said vacation's over, back to work.
Well, I hope you had a good one, buddy.
Yeah. You got to go to prison. You
I
get locked
know.
up. I bet that was fun.
Since you can't stand alcohol.
No, sis
Still
not an
sick.
alcohol person.
Well, she can be the DD.
Well, yeah. I got who
Who
and
and
smell.
smell.
We're talking about food. Huh? Yeah, like
We're
creek
in
in
a
the floor.
creek. Yeah.
That's all right.
I got Tom.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Stop with that Tom business.
We've
Gosh,
been
somebody,
going on here for a long
I
time.
Amy got it the other
Maybe
night
it's
on the
Cecilia's.
floor.
She's got Thomas over at her house.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Somebody
I don't
gets it
know
every
what
night.
Tom we're talking about, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't need to spray Lynn.
Oh, my
I
Lord.
got the word smell that one night. I got to smell that one night when Amy was going to the bathroom.
Look, we got sophisticated and your mom got privileged. Wow, those are really similar.
I got Triumph.
Triumph. Ooh. It finishes the Christmas meal off nicely. It sounds really good. In Korea, I was the designated walker since we didn't
That's funny.
walk. We don't drink over here, really. Like, have a sip every now and
We
then.
got
So,
Grace.
closer, grace.
I got Positive.
I keep hearing stuff in the kitchen for the past 2 nights.
She has. They came home the other day from Cherokee and went into the kitchen.
You said Cherokee, and look what came up.
Indian,
Holy
Oh,
cow.
wow.
Yeah.
not kidding.
So Cherokee is our Indian reservation that's just down the road.
Wow.
And I was next to a Jewish cemetery the other day, and I got Israeli.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Good night, Lynn. Love you.
Love you.
But she's been hearing
Debbie got
things.
80.
80.
Gary said that his dad's name is Tom and his son's name is Tom.
Ooh,
Wow.
maybe it's talking
could
about
be.
Gary's family.
Yeah, I mean,
Gary's been in most of the streams when that name comes up.
Wow. Your mom got bored.
Mom got a board. Wow. And she got dance right before that. But yeah, they came back from Cherokee, went into the kitchen, or so you did. They got back.
Cecilia, can you
was
put a
hearing
voice
stuff.
recorder or an extra camera in there? Or an old telephone, something that records? Yeah, the word handle.
Handle.
I got last.
Yeah, we came back. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that, buddy. It's
I
pretty
didn't.
cool.
I did see that part.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she can do
Yeah,
a
if
voice
you're
recorder.
hearing stuff, even if you can't see
That
it, that'd be better
phone,
than
there's
nothing.
no phone should be ringing.
Where?
I mean, there.
Oh,
in
yeah,
that
no
old prison.
prison.
I mean,
No, there shouldn't.
you got the name Rachel.
Okay, there is plan and order and who's Rachel? Don't know Rachel.
Well, I had
Well, I
an
have
aunt
a
named
cousin.
Rachel.
Has a,
She lived not far from me. Yeah, a voice recorder would be a good idea. Just something to try to pick up some maybe.
if it's something false,
Speaking.
it will hear it. Or if it
Yeah.
wants to say something, it records so, I don't know at what level it is, but it's serious.
I got assault.
Assault.
There was no power there. That is crazy. That definitely means that place is haunted.
That place just looked scary.
So Rachel is your aunt's name?
Yep.
Okay. 39. Yeah, about a mile away, even a plot.
Yeah, that's right. You know, road curves back and forth as you leave here, go to the right. Like if we were going toward Emma is in that direction.
Who, your aunt?
I got Brooke.
What did you get?
Brooke.
Brooke. Like the name?
Brooke.
That's Casey's middle name. We got format.
So you got costume. And
Sunrise.
produce and sunrise.
Understand.
Wow.
Or produce.
Produce, yeah. Format.
Guys, I'm gonna get something to drink.
Well, y'all, I hate to do this, but I got to jump off of here. I got to work in the morning.
What do you think? You need some sleep or something? Come on, April.
3:30 comes early.
Oh, Lord.
It does.
Yes, it does.
Well, you hung in there really good.
We do appreciate you being here tonight.
It's my last night, and I get 2 days off.
Woo! Very good.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night, and I love y'all.
Love you too.
Love you, April.
Love you too.
All right. Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye. Let's see. Format's the last thing we got. Let's see. You got coast, like the East Coast or the West Coast. Spirit, Jane, please put your name in here, please. And it's got red. I heard something beeping.
What is it?
That was mine.
Oh,
That
it
was
was
me.
Amy's string, or her part of the string. I don't know. I didn't know what I thought it
Made
was
me
something
feel
weird.
weird.
How was that issue, remember?
I got lack, Lack. Just got tired. And red and tired. And mom got diverse. A lot of names coming up, words coming up tonight. So I'm definitely going to check out this Devil's Looking Glass and see what that's about. And maybe check it out. For sure. All right, spirits, we're about to shut this down soon. If there's something you want us to know, you need to let us know now. Mom got federal. I still got lags, the last word I got. Let us know what you want us to know. I'm going to shut it down here in a few minutes. There's a damn. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Is anyone going to try that new app? What new app, Gary? Churning water usually helps. Yes. And there's a place called Hell's Bar Dam that does that too. They have a whirlpool in the center of the inside the dam thing itself, and that seems to stir spirits up. I got the word totally.
Not JoJo.
Not Joe. Thank you for being here. I can get some interesting stuff coming through the river, where just different parts of the river. Yeah, faculty. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Gary. I don't know if I want to try that or not.
The random knot thing, I can't figure it out.
I don't know. I'm kind of. I mean, we got the SB11 and the ramp knot now. I'm trying to work with maybe taking James. I don't know if I'll do that yet, but maybe later on down the road. I guess you're supposed to take it to a coordinates of whatever you're thinking of or something like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to take you to whatever your intention or whatever, but I can't even figure that thing out.
Yeah, it's like my sister said, it's kind of sketchy because you're going to go to places that you don't know.
Yeah.
That.
And most people, it takes them to like somebody's private home.
Yeah. We have the word fiction and then human. Yeah, like they'll take you to somebody's house. So that's kind of, I don't want to, probably won't do that. Kind of stick with what we want. I don't really want to go into somebody's backyard. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be good. But, yeah. Pokemon Go. Yeah, I don't know much about what Pokemon. I know what it was, but never did Pokemon Go. It would, from what I understood, Pokemon Go would take you to places and stuff, just random wherevers. Got south of Mississippi. So and Mom got with them.
Undertake.
Undertake.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting under chair last week. I don't know. Well, I think I want to call it a night. But and I thought I was gonna get another word or not. But I think I want to call it a night. I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. Amy and April being up here with us. All the lovely people in the chat. And then we're going to go get some rest now. And I guess April will be tomorrow night. Amy, you doing Wednesday?
No, we had switched to Thursday night because there was just way too many going on Wednesday night. So
okay,
we moved it over to Wednesday or Thursday.
Okay. So Thursday night, look for Amy, and then Saturday, and maybe I might try to do a day side live stream eventually. So maybe soon. This got boxed. Yeah. Oh, the Pokemon Go. Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah.
A lot of stuff going on with that. But, anyway, so yeah. There you go. That's it, I guess, for tonight. So I want to thank everybody for being here, and
Good night, y'all.
we love you all, and have a good night, everyone.
Good night. Love y'all.
Love you. Night.